Good morning, hello, good afternoon, whereabouts we are in the world. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Warriors of Attraction show with myself, Claire, today's guest host. I will be joined by the marvellous couples that you see before you, and I'm going to have a lot of fun in quizzing them about their relationship. So, without much further ado, we'll see you very shortly. Hello, everybody. Morning, afternoon, whereabouts we are in the world. Yeah. It is wonderful to have you all here. I can hear myself echoing.
I don't know where that echo is. It's not with me.
That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine.
It's so not on my side.
What I'm going to do is I'm firstly going to allow you all to introduce yourselves as a couple. Okay, tell us roughly how long you've been together, tell us where you met, you know, all that sort of fun stuff, and try and keep it down to about 30 seconds if we could, please, seeing as we are pushing for time. So with that in mind, I'd love to go over to the wonderful Kim and Michael, please, for the first question. It's a tough question. How long ago did we meet?
So I'm going to say July.
Yeah.
We officially started dating, but we did meet earlier. So we met in February. Yes.
Okay. Nice. It's like, oh, hello, can we date?
Well, it was kind of like that.
Yeah, it was kind of like that, Claire.
Yeah. So you're obviously taken in by each other's like wonderful appeal and, you know, all the ravishing good looks that you have going on and all of that stuff. Did you make each other laugh? I imagine you're quite a funny couple.
Yeah, look, we actually met and we decided to have a cup of tea, and you know, some people meet in bars or go for meals or whatever. I decided to meet her in a cake shop. And
that's a good idea. Cake's always good.
Yes. And
the cake is always good.
And we sat and we just started talking, and we realized that there was a lot in common. And we exchanged different views, which was really high topic. It was, and we truly enjoyed it.
Very cool. Oh, thank you so much. It is wonderful to have you guys here. As I said, and you've actually given me a couple more ideas of some questions now. Thank you very much. And we'll go over to the marvelous Adam and Kerry, please. How long ago did you guys meet?
Go on.
Well, we've been together far too long.
About 13 years.
Yeah.
No, 13 years. 13 years, and we've been, it was actually me that made the first move.
Go on, Adam.
It was. I was a gentleman back then.
Yeah, good. You were a gentleman back then. I hate to ask what you are now.
Let's not get into that.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. Okay. So thank you very much, both of you, wonderful couples, for being here again. I'm going to have to start very shortly, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick on either a couple or an individual to answer the question, so we don't have everyone answering at once. Okay, it's just the only way to kind of keep this under some sort of control. All right. So I'm going to start with an easy one. Where in the world did you meet each other? And that goes to Adam and Kerry, please.
We met each other at a training course called E2E in the lovely town that we are in currently. And it was the week of my birthday, a couple of months before we actually started seeing each other.
Aww, lovely birthday present. Very nice.
I hardly spoke to her.
What did you
It
do?
was
Look at her and just kind of give her the look?
No, he was really serious in the corner. He wouldn't talk to me, but then he added me on MSN back when MSN was real.
Of course, it was back in those days,
wow.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
and
miss
obviously
them.
that's where our romance blossomed.
It's weird to think, is that MSN was like years
I
ago.
know.
I
I'm
missed
showing the
it.
edge now.
We sound
Yeah.
it.
Anyway,
Wait,
that's
I don't
wonderful.
even know
Thank
what MSN is.
And we're going to move on to Kim and Michael, please. Whereabouts in the world did you meet?
So,
Wrong.
No, it's all good.
Carry on.
So I was the lady in the situation, and I pursued Michael. And
Oh, yes.
and I met him as a client. So I was a client of his. So
Oh.
yeah. So it's really interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. So I imagine the kind of field of work that you're in, it's not inappropriate to kind of get involved with clients.
No,
What kind of?
that was the interesting thing was when I met Kim, I'd never I knew there was a certain type of energy there, but I always kept her on the like, no, I don't want to or anything. And she kept persisting and persisting and persisting. And one day I decided was okay, all right. Let's meet for a tea or a coffee and let's have a chat. And
amazing.
little did we know that here we are, and learning so much about one another.
Cool. Okay, I'll try and be a bit kinder to you guys in that case then, seeing you probably don't know all there is to know about each other yet.
Very true.
That's amazing. That's very cool. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to be a bit mean here. I'm going to ask a question. What kind of cake did you each have on that date?
I don't know whether we did any, did we?
We did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think.
Here we go.
I can't remember. Oh, because
It's not
I
like
went.
wrong you can't be together.
Yeah. Try it.
I would say a brownie, but I don't think it is.
And she gets 10 out of 10.
Oh, it was.
Hey.
Yeah, lovely chocolate brownie.
Oh, no, see, that's always a winner, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing.
Feeds the
Thank
emotions.
you, guys. Sorry?
It feeds the emotions, which is great.
Of course. That's the main thing, isn't it? You know, if it's centered around a brownie, that's a lot more like inclined towards romance than maybe a coffee cake or something, isn't it? You know. So
I still remember the cake that Adam had.
Uh-oh. What's that?
The first time me and Adam went on to it was like a little cafe and we had a cup of tea each. He had a blueberry muffin, I had a chocolate chip one.
Nice. Great cake memory. Great cake memory.
I love cake.
That's always a good skill to have. It's a great cake memory. Very nicely done. Right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to start picking on the lovely Adam and Kerry here and ask them the question of who is the most patient. Okay, would you like to elaborate?
Adam has no patience at all. He just doesn't. It's literally, it's if something goes wrong, it's I give up. That's it.
Wow. So you're able to level him out and all that sort of stuff.
He normally shouts me and goes, "Kerry, you do it."
Yeah, because he hasn't got the patience for it. Nice one. Oh, thank you. What about you, Kim and Michael? Who's the most patient?
I would definitely be the most patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be definitely the most patient. I'd be even too laxative, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're Irish, aren't you?
I am indeed, yes.
Yeah. You just like the tone of your voice just makes me think that's a really chill guy.
Exactly, Claire.
That's a really
Exactly
chill guy. Like, he just says anything. He could say like rubber duck or something. You're immediately like, ah.
Exactly, Claire. That's why when I saw him, I just fell to my knees.
Yeah, nice. Love that. See, there's something about the Irish accent, isn't there? We can't deny it. It is a nice accent. Yeah, definitely. I can see the appeal. That's amazing. Thank you. Okay, so here's another one for you. Here's an interesting one. Okay. Who is the messiest? And first we're going to go to the lovely Kim and Michael, who are over there, I think.
I think that could be a tie. Yeah, I don't know. You point the finger at me.
No, because like when it comes to tidiness, right, or the most untidy, I have a tendency to do the washing and the drying, but my putting away skills is not the best.
Cool. Yeah. Great self-awareness.
Yeah.
I love that.
But I think it's half an hour.
I think it's half an hour. Yeah. So then I'm the folder upper.
Folder upper. You're the chief folder upper. I like that.
Exactly.
Like, it's where it was placed and now it needs folding. So you just go along and you're like, how did we do? Fantastic. That's teamwork in itself, isn't it? You have to work together as a team in a relationship. Otherwise you think, well, you know, you're just making life harder for each other. That's really good. Use your skills and your strengths to work in complement with each other. Exactly. Not, the other way around. Yeah. Amazing. Right. So did I? Well, obviously, Adam, you were pointing at Kerry. She's clearly
no, but in all honesty, I think we're both just as bad.
Okay.
Yeah. The amount of time. The thing is, I'm in that bit of a dilemma where Kerry's blaming Tegan and Tegan's blaming Kerry, where bubbles are practically in every single room of the house.
Wow. Bubbles? Like hair bubbles?
Hair bubbles, yeah.
Oh. No. You need a place to put them.
Free with them too at the minute.
Yeah.
We do have places to put them. We have 3 places to put them, but they just don't land there.
Wow, even just having multiple places to put them just opens itself up to being a nightmare. It's like, which safe place did I put that in? Was it this one, that one, or that one?
Now you know why living with Kerry's a nightmare at times.
Right.
But you do it so well, Adam.
Oh, and there's so much
going bold because of it.
Yeah. Here's another thing to bear in mind. When you are in a relationship with someone, you are 2 different people. Yeah. You are 2 separate entities, and it's about coming together and making compromises sometimes. Yeah. Very important thing to do in a relationship, I think.
It is.
Agreed.
Thank you. I sound like such a grown-up.
You are.
Anyway,
Thank you. Very funny as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Maybe I should actually be a TV presenter. You never know.
We're already a host on here, so.
Thanks. Right, here we go. We're going to test your memory. Okay, we're going to test your memory, your knowledge about your partner, and your your sentimental stuff. Okay, the stuff that means something to you. Okay, and the question is going towards Kim and Michael first. What is your partner's favourite song?
Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
This what? Sorry.
It's a tough one.
Okay. I can hear the
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I could nearly sing it, but the one you lied.
We Can Rule the World. Take that. I'm not going to sing it.
That's
I know that song, but I'm not going to sing it.
That song's just going to be on the internet forever, and it's going to be awful.
So no, we'll have to work on that. And I think mine is love songs.
Yeah, because we love lots of music. So it's favorite song.
We haven't really shared that with one another.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I always think that's one of the things that you kind of ask about in the formative part of a relationship, isn't it? But then you're quite musically inclined people. My partner and I are quite musically inclined people, and sometimes it can be so hard to narrow it down, can't it? Because you're like, I love music.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, it depends on my mood, you know.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Right, Adam and Kerry, seeing as you both went, oh, what is your partner's favourite song? Or what would they say their favourite song is?
Ladies first.
Adam,
it depends on his mood, because there's so many. There is so many. I mean, he's chosen. Oh, what was it? I forgot. He's chosen a Linkin Park song for his funeral, and I can't remember what it.
Is it In the End?
No.
Is it? We Are the Champions?
That's Queen, isn't it?
It's actually Final Masquerade.
Then that's it.
Okay, so did you lose a point for that? I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
If I was to guess Kerry's favourite song,
I
would actually guess, and I know she's going to kill me if I get this wrong, but I'm thinking it's, I think the band is Cheetah Girls, the Alanita. No, okay.
I'm sure you're making things up now, but okay.
I'm not actually. She knows what I'm talking about.
It's a Spanish lullaby. It's a Spanish lullaby that I used to sing to Tegan. But that's not my favourite song.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
See, you got it wrong as well.
Do you know there's actually a song out there at the moment? I think it's in the charts that goes, I'm a chaise long. I'm a chaise long. I'm a chaise long. Has anyone heard it?
No.
I don't they really are writing music about absolutely anything now. This person is being a chaise long. You need to listen to it. It's one of those that's a bit like, what? Right. So, let me think. What's a nicer question? Because they were quite tricky, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well, they were nice questions. I thought I started off easy.
We've got a lot of homework after this, Claire.
Yeah. Just go back and start reading the manual again. Like,
I know.
Here's the operating instructions. Yep. Chapter 1: things that are important.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice. Right. Where? This is a geographical question. Okay. So you having to describe this place if you don't know the name of it, or you need to tell me where it was. Okay, obviously. Right. Okay. So where in the world would your partner say is their happiest memory with you? And we're going to go first of all to Michael, please.
So what the happiest place
in the world?
Where in the world would your partner say is their happiest memory with you?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know.
Okay.
Are you starting with us?
No, I'm starting with Kim and Michael.
Right.
You need to pay attention, Adam.
Do you know about it, Adam? Can you give me some help?
I thought I'd try and keep the format of the order.
Well, I'm on Kerry's phone. It's a little bit quiet, and I've got it up max. The volume shit.
What's going on?
My light fell.
Oh no!
I am not in the same room to Kerry. I'm innocent. I'm upstairs.
Lights out.
My light fell.
Do we have?
In memory.
We need to retain some focus, people.
Yeah.
This is a very high-pressured moment.
I would say Balmoral Beach is one of our most favourite memories.
Aww.
Yeah, we have some beautiful connecting moments there and down beside the ocean. It's really, really beautiful there.
Aww.
And it's
Wonderful.
yeah, it's one of our special moments is we do a lot of water aerobics, and
Nice.
being able to pick her up in the water and run with her. And while I'm running, I'm doing my training, and we get to talk as well as I'm running across in the water.
What?
Yeah.
Claire, we've taken Dirty Dancing to a different level.
That's water running aerobics.
Yes.
What? How does that happen?
Well, you stay in water probably up to your chest, and you grab the other person, and you hold them, and you run with them. And it's running against the force of the water, and it builds up your...
Well, surely you don't... I mean, that does sound like a really good fitness routine, I can tell you that. But surely you don't get very far, because water goes in one direction.
Yeah, we can't... where we do it is probably 50, maybe 60 meters long.
Wow.
And, yeah, so it's good fun.
Yeah.
And we get to chat and we have a laugh. And
Whilst you're holding her up in the air and running with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the water, yeah.
What? Oh, yes, how am I doing day today?
No, it's supposed to be in the water. So. But it's good fun. It's good fun.
Kerry wouldn't trust me to pick her up.
That sounds crazy. That sounds like so much fun, but at the same time, I can't imagine going, oh, really? Like, well, you're holding someone up in the air and running against the top.
Can we try that, Kerry?
No.
I honestly think you've developed like some sort of a talent there. That sounds amazing.
It's good fun. It's good fun.
sounds
But we connect a lot while doing it.
Yeah, because Claire, I had a fantasy of the Dirty Dancing where Patrick
Of
Swayze
course.
picks up Jennifer
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
Got it?
So we're trying to reenact that.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. But there's none of this like jumping off of rocks and trying to land on his hands or anything like that. is there?
No,
Okay, good.
no. So that's one of our most memorable moments. So, yeah.
That's cool. That's very romantic, I think.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Sounds exciting.
And you stay fit as well doing it. So
Yeah, nice. Oh, thank you. I'll tell you what, guys. You probably aren't going to get much more out there than that, but that sounds really, really cool and exciting. But Adam and Kerry, where would you say, or where? Hang on, let me do this right. Where in the world would your partner say was your happiest memory together?
Come on, Kerry.
I would say it's a joint one. One's in Burnley, one's in Blackburn, and it's the day that the kids were born.
Oh,
That's what I
Okay.
would say, the kids.
you just made me melt. Okay. It's not a competition, everybody, but that has made me melt.
It's a match. I'm gonna say either that, what Kerry said, the day the kids were born, or matching her safest place, and that's in my arms.
Oh,
There you go.
right. We're gonna have to step it up, Margaret.
Come on.
I need a tissue. Give me a minute, everybody. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I take it back. That was awesome. That was awesome. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Right. Wow.
Come on, Claire.
You hit me in my soft spot. Not many people do that. You hit me in my soft spot. That's good. Okay. Right. Here, let's go to one that's slightly less emotional. How tall is your partner? First of all, to Tim and Michael.
Well, I know how tall Michael is. I'm not sure if he knows how tall I am. I think you do. So he's 6 foot.
You're 5'8".
No, 5'4".
5'4". All right. I was giving her a bit more. See, she wears heels a lot of the time, so
So it would be about 5'8".
yeah.
With heels.
Oh, thank you. So it's always hard, isn't it? Especially when you're on Zoom throughout most of these interactions. It's like you're always sitting down, aren't you? So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. Adam and Kerry, how tall is your partner?
Adam is about 6 foot.
Yeah.
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 And
And
Kerry
you're
is
about either 5'7" or 5'8".
5'6".
You've grown.
Is that on a good day?
I think I'm
Shrank.
Stress.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny is, you know, Karen, my partner, and myself, sometimes we get up and she's like taller than me, and other times we get up and I'm like, have you shrunk?
I'm shrinking. Kerry hasn't noticed.
Love it. Okay. So we know who the bodyguard of the situation is. That was, you know, that was probably the purpose behind that question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we're gonna go for. I haven't actually written some of these questions down. I'm just kind of thinking them up as I go along at this point. I'm sorry.
No, good.
So, what is your partner's favourite flower? Kerry and Adam first, please.
Go Adam.
Less time to think.
Kerry's favourite flower is the orchid.
Lovely. Is it?
Adam, yep.
Good.
Adam likes roses.
That's not my favourite.
But you like roses.
I like them, not my favourite.
You're always picking up roses.
For you.
Aww.
But they're not my favourite.
Then you've not told me then.
Yeah.
Then I've forgotten.
Tulips.
Aww. Nice.
This isn't looking very good, is it?
Yeah, don't worry.
Right. Kim and
I
Michael.
think we need to go back to basics.
I thought that was basics. I'm trying to think of an easier one, shall we? Kim and Michael.
I'm just going to guess a flower. I'm not sure if it's right. Lily. I'm going to say lily.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, I got it right.
Hey! Who's keeping score? Not me.
I know you do love the roses.
You're right.
Yeah. But as your favourite?
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Are you confident in your answer if I'm not sure?
Because I know she loves roses, but is that her favourite?
No, it's probably not. But I do like the peony roses, but yeah. So he's pretty close. He's pretty
what
close.
is your favourite?
I mean, it's funny. I used to work at a flower shop many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lily?
yeah, and so I would say lilies
Lilies.
as well. Like I love it, and which Michael does buy me. So he picked them for Valentine's Day. So yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. See, isn't it interesting? Like we have the different view, because it was quite interesting, the roses, but yeah, the lilies.
Yeah, it's probably the lilies my favorite.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a conversation in the Aussie house.
Sorry, Adam?
I think there's going to be a conversation after this in the Aussie house.
There you go. It's like, I would think it's like the little details, isn't it? The little details that you remember about a person sometimes ends up being the most like thoughtful things, isn't it? You know, so. Although I've got to be honest, my memory is not always the best. Karen's memory is a heck of a lot better than mine. She just lies. So did I forget that? Yeah. Nice. Okay, thank you very much, you guys. I need to think of an easier question. Oh, here we go. Right. Let's say you, as a couple, are hosting a dinner party. Your ideal dinner party scenario. Okay. What kind of a setting is it? Is it like, countryside lodge? Is it like a, city kitchen, all this sort of thing? What beverage would your partner provide, and what food would they cook? Oh, that's a good question. That's mean, but that is a good question. So let's just recap. What kind of a setting would their ideal dinner party be in? What beverage would they provide to guests? And what meal would they cook as the host? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to think about that while I finish my coffee.
I know straight away.
Oh, well, go on, Kerry. Right.
Adams would be in a restaurant and he would have a pint of maybe Stella or something like that, and it would be a curry.
Nice. What kind of curry?
He likes lots of curries, so
whatever curry felt.
Yeah, it would. I think it would depend on the sort of guests he's doing, whether they like spicy curries or not, what type of curry he makes.
All right. And what would Kerry do, Adam?
Definitely a restaurant. The beverage will be Prosecco. And the meal would either be a curry, but my choice would be homemade pies, like meat pie or cheese and onion.
Is she good at making pies?
She is. She's awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Have a good pie. Good comfort food.
Well, I've got it wrong anyway. Did I get 2 out of 3, babe?
Yeah.
I'm not scoring this, to be honest.
2 out of 3,
I've got like an automatic scoreboard that's like ting, ting.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you, both. That was very interesting, very enlightening. As to your kind of your style, what you like to cook, what you like to drink. That's always good stuff.
Adam loves my cheese and onion pies. He's a sucker for a pie.
Can you send me a recipe?
Yeah.
Thank you. Amazing. Right, Kim and Michael, please. Do you have an idea of an answer?
Yes. Well, the one thing that Kim, she loves cooking. So she probably wouldn't even go to a restaurant. She'd have everybody at her home.
Wonderful.
And she'd definitely be cooking a chicken dish.
Yep.
And she loves quiches, cooking quiches as well.
Yeah.
And nothing like a good old sparkling wine.
Of course.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's very homebody, very, traditional, and that sounds wonderful. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. With a tablecloth and flowers.
Yeah.
Right.
Lilies.
Lilies.
Got to get that right, get all the details. And then, Kim, what would your answer be?
So Michael's dinner party would be at the pub.
No, fair enough.
And he, whilst he normally drinks Heineken at home, he would drink Carlton Draft at the pub from the Bowser.
Yeah.
And his preference would be normally steak. And so if his guests would be coming, so they get to order pub food.
You're making me hungry.
But he has a fetish for these fish tacos. So he likes fish tacos. And
there's a fetish for fish tacos.
Yeah, fish tacos. And spicy chicken wings.
Right.
Yeah.
So his guests would have a combination of steak, spicy chicken wings, and tacos.
Sweetie, we're going to a dinner party.
I'll join you.
At the pub. At the pub.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds spot on, that does.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
No cleaning up either, Claire.
Yeah. I love that. You guys have definitely made me hungry now. My lovely other half in there said it doesn't sound like enough food for her, but if we combine the two, it probably, you know.
Yeah, it's a feast.
Sounds incredible. Thank you. Amazing. Right. So I think we're going to ask a slightly kinder question. Okay. I've got to think of it now. Slightly kinder question. Here we go. Right. If you could sum up your partner's personality into 5 words, what 5 words would they be? Starting with Adam. He's sitting there looking like...
Right, honesty is one of them. Kindness, loving, committing, and inspiring.
What was the first one, sorry?
Honest.
Okay, that was 4.
No, it weren't. Honest.
Yep.
Kindness.
Yep.
Loving.
Yep.
Inspiring.
Yep.
And I said another one.
Committed.
Brilliant. Thank you. Sorry, I just missed that one there. Amazing. Thank you.
She's
there we
about
go.
to cry.
Oh. Right. Do you need a minute, Kerry, or can I ask you
No,
now?
I'm all right.
You good?
Does she need a tissue?
The first one would be funny.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the things that attracted me to him. He made me laugh.
Great.
Definitely caring.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're upset or anything like that, he's always got his arms open and he lets me cry into his t-shirt or shirt, whatever. So funny and caring. Annoying. He is annoying. Inspiring and helpful.
No, look at that. You can say nice things about each other.
He's annoying, but I love him.
Yeah. That's the thing. I always think, like, when you really, really love someone, you know, all the things that you think are really, really irritating, you're like, I love you anyway. So
Yeah.
it's a minor inconvenience in the big scheme of things. Yeah, I love it. And what about you, Kim and Michael?
You can go first.
Yeah, isn't he a gentleman?
So my 5 words for Michael would be beautiful, kind, loving, soft, and probably the 5th one would be he holds the space for me to cry as well. So I really like that. And it's really beautiful. So yeah.
Oh, you make me cry. That was wonderful. Thank you. And then Michael, what about Kim?
Kim.
Uh-oh.
He's got so red in the face.
Yeah, very loving. Supporting, very supportive. Quite somebody that I could, standing beside me. I know that's a couple of words, but she's so kind and loving. And just a beautiful nature, just a really, really beautiful nature person. And what you see is what you get. And that is, what you see is what you get.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You know what, you guys have really made me melt. You really made me melt. We should have had like some sort of a task for the beginning of the live. How much can we literally turned Claire into like a puddle. Brilliant. Oh, thank you. I'll tell you what, I think we'll round this off there very, very nicely. And again, thank both you wonderful couples for being part of this special edition of How Well Do I Know My Partner, or more commonly known, Mr. and Mrs. I've had the theme tune in my head ever since we started this. So, it's very catchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing. Is there anything that you would like to say to me before we depart?
We need to get you and Karen on this show, Claire.
Wow. Yeah, that would be asking. That would be asking.
Yeah, you two was originally due on.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Do you know what's the funny thing is that I could be like, you're wonderful, you're awesome, you're caring, and I'll be like, right, can you describe me in 5 words? And she'll look at me and be like, I love you, as you are.
I quite enjoyed the fact that, I felt really, really, really nervous because it was like, wow, will I get this right? Because I like getting things in structures, and I didn't know how this structure was going to fully unfold.
It's a bit of an unknown, isn't it?
Yeah. This is originally my show, and
my red face is it all.
Yeah, definitely.
Today, and this is my show.
Do you know what? I actually think you've been incredible guests, incredible, company as well. Like, seriously, I feel like the longer that we've been on this, the more I want to get to know you as individuals and as a couple outside of this as well. So thank you, both respective couples, for being such a great guest, really. Please excuse Karen, I'm doing back and forth. Yeah.
And it was interesting in relation to it is that a relationship is about communication.
Absolutely.
And that was one thing that Adam was strong on, is about communication. I can sit with it. It's very important in a relationship, and that's something we value. We value very much. So.
Well, one of the things we'd say about a strong relationship is communication. Obviously, communication is important, but making time for each other as well.
Yeah.
Making sure that we always make time for each other. So me and Adam, 2 nights a week, that's our nights. So that's we'll go out every day and just chill out together, watch a film together or something like that. And Adam always chooses something that scares me so that I'll cuddle him even further.
No.
Come on, watch Megalodon.
No. No. I hate sharks, and he always picks sharks films.
Not going to lie, shark films are pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah. They're pretty cool. Nice, thank you. And as for myself, I will see about getting my wonderful apparently no onto a camera to make a similar
floating head in the background.
Yeah. Funny you've said she's never actually been on a show, but she's always been somewhere around. But she does very much see this as my thing, so I think that's kind of what she's respecting with that.
Yeah.
Like the Warriors is like a me thing that I do. And yeah, I think that's fair enough.
The Warriors used to be Adam's thing to do away from me, but then he dragged me on as a host.
I did not drag you on.
Yes, you did.
You showed interest. Shut up.
You passed the interview, Kerry.
Love it. And here you are, like a regular host. Amazing. Right, well, I will be seeing you in about just under an hour. Yeah, about 45 minutes now. For the return of Reboot with Claire. I'm very much looking forward to having another guest on with me during that time where, we will be discussing another very interesting topic very shortly. I won't give too much away now because I have to go away and plan and have another cup of coffee, if I'm honest.
Don't worry, Michael's back tomorrow. Tomorrow. He's back.
Yeah.
Getting his story out.
Yes.
Amazing. Oh, good for you, Michael. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. That sounds awesome. Right, well, thank you ever so much, everyone. Again, have a wonderful day and take care. See you soon.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.